foot tapping on the dash. We can take the back roads, no one else around. Hit my arm when I go too fast. It's a good morning. It's a good morning.
We're doing something exciting. So, Kamani's been up to the lake, but never on the paths around the lake. So we're going to pony Avalon, and we're going to ride Kamani. These are really thin trails with lots of steps up, steps down, steps made out of rock, steps made out of logs. So it's going to be really good to slow them down, make them think, and go around the lake. You guys ready? You want to go for a ride? You guys are already getting your winter coat because it's colder up here. So, been about an hour since I filmed because we were going to move the trailer to a flatter spot. Got it moved, but it was still sitting kind of weird. And then their dogs got out while the girls were tied. They pulled back. The trailer came off and started rolling with them tied. Luckily, it only rolled a few inches. Dogs came up and was attacking the horses, and Kamani about fell on top of one and stomped one. Got the trailer set back up, got the girls all checked out. They don't have a single mark on them. I gave them some Ulcer grain, and now they're relaxed and calm, so we're still going to go on the ride. If they were jittery and worked up or hurt, I wouldn't ride them, but they're moving around just fine, and they're calm now. So, just going to take them on the ride. We're still going to go and just let them decompress. Abby, I know, baby. Definitely would have been better with one horse, but I wanted to take Avalon out too, so next time I will be just bringing Kamani. It's easier to focus on one horse than two when you're trying to film on narrow trails. I know, you want to run. I'm not letting you run. We're going to walk this. She sees a fisherman in a boat over there. Come on. Easy. She just wants to run. That's my bad for taking her on trails and letting her run a lot. So we have to go back and fix that. And she's not liking that, but that's okay. I'd rather fix it now before it becomes a bolting issue. More rocky area. Uphill and rocky. Man, she's really wanting to run. That's what the head shaking is and all of it. You're doing so good. There you go. Good job. Alright. I'm losing my rope for Avalon. Hang on. Who? Ooh, that was scary. So right as I went to shut you guys off, the rope got underneath her leg, and she didn't like that, and Kamani just straight out kicked out. I felt the whole back end go up, so we're going to have to do some rope work with her. At the lake, there's a couple bridges. I'm going to attempt to film, but the last time I tried to get Kamani over a bridge, it took quite a while, and that was at the last lake I took her around. So we're having lots of issues with the bridge. Kamani's doing what she always does. Stop. And I'm getting frustrated, so I have to get off and breathe for a minute. Got Avalon kind of looped around the tree here. I'm going to try and hope she'll stay here because the bridge is right there. But yeah, I brought my little riding crop with me instead of my spurs today. And she just goes a couple steps up, and I try to stop her to reward her or ask her to continue on. I've tried both ways, and she just speeds backwards and tries to turn and take off the other way. So I'm hoping Avalon will stay here and just not get loose from the tree. I'm going to maybe put a rock on it just for safety. I mean, we're going to be right here anyway. And I think I'm going to try working Kamani around the bridge. Instead of fighting with her, make her work. Make her work around it and rest on it. That's all I can really do right now because I have both horses. And I forgot my tripod, so that's nice. I'm going to attempt to find a place to set you guys up. I also want to note this. Like, if she was really afraid of the bridge, she wouldn't just, like, walk right up beside it and let me hop on from it. But that's okay. I figured we were gonna have an issue with the bridge, and we did. So this ride was like a reality check of like how much time the horses have had off, how frustrated I get, how quickly I get frustrated, how quickly Avalon feels it and freaks out. You guys will hear about what Avalon does here in a little bit. So what I'm doing is allowing her to walk up until she wants to stop the first few times, and I'm going to love on her. I'm going to reward that, tell her that's exactly what I'm looking for. You'll see here, when I just apply a little bit of leg, she automatically wants to back off. So I'm going to attempt to get her into a trot. Next time, definitely bringing my spurs. She's very dull and ignoring a lot in this video, and on that day was just, oh my gosh. So that's also why I brought my riding crop. So you can see there, I'm trying to get her to take a couple more steps up. She says, nope, I'm going to back up. I'm going to turn her, trot her off down the trail a little bit. I have to be careful because Avalon, again, isn't fully tied up to anything. And then I'm going to trot back down. She wants to slow her momentum down to the bridge. That's fine as long as she gives me a try to go up on the bridge. So you can see I don't ask for much. Even one hoof would have been fine. I stop her, let her rest on the bridge, and I love on her. Now here I'm leaning forward, giving her a bunch of rein. I'm doing everything I can to ask her for forward momentum. If she's going to back off, go sideways off, we're going to trot off, trot back, and work. That bridge is her resting spot, just like you would a trailer if you had an issue with them trailering. You see she goes up here a little bit more this time. Again, just let her stop and rest and love on her. It took about 12 to 13 minutes, this whole clip, just to get her to go across the bridge. You can see how much forward I'm trying to get her to go, and she's like, absolutely not, which is fine. Definitely gonna bring her up here and work her again by herself. So yeah, there Avalon decided to take off down the trail. She figured out she wasn't tied, so I had to go get her, and there's a tree off to the side, so I just wrapped the rope around the tree. So here she actually just tried and continued on, so I did my best to stay out of her way and just allow it. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm leaning back here a little bit in case she decided to hop, because there's a rock on the end of that side of the bridge. So now I'm trying to get her to go across the other side. I want her to go away from Avalon. That way I think was easier because I went and tied Avalon on the other side of the bridge by a tree, and she was going towards Avalon. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't just her going towards Avalon. So she gets a little more than halfway here, and she's going away from Avalon, and I think she figured out, uh-oh, Avalon's behind me, and she starts backing up. Now, with her, there's not much I can do. I just kind of have to hang on and let her go, because if I would have tried to do anything there to correct her, it probably would have made the situation worse. So I did get off and check her. She doesn't have a single mark on her. She's all good. She went off the side, and it's not a very steep ditch underneath it. So we tried it again and finally got her to go across the other way. Again, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke and that she was going across because Avalon was on the other side. So, went across both ways, and there's another bridge a little ways down. So now I kind of wanted to see what Avalon would do. And ponying. Now, this was not the first time. I cut a lot of it out because it was kind of the same situation of what I just had to do with Kamani. And she would get halfway across and then jump down towards us. So that video was long, so that's why I cut it out. Gotta learn a hard lesson. I was so excited that they were just gonna hopefully just walk across the second bridge. We're gonna be done, go on our way with the trail. And Kamani starts what she did at the first bridge again, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You know? And so you guys seen in the clip a minute ago, I was barely tapping her with my crop. And so she started to ignore my legs, kind of go dull to my legs at the second bridge. So I started using my crop just a little bit more because she was completely ignoring my legs. I'm like sitting there, you know, like a kid, trying to get a pony to go faster. And she's just standing there like, whatever, I don't care. I tried squeezing. I tried squeeze, cluck, spank. And Avalon then starts to try to go in front of us over the bridge, which is getting Kamani and I tangled in the rope because I had the rope over my lap. And So I backed Avalon off the bridge, and she starts rearing and dragging the rope out of my hands. I had to kind of trot after her a little bit to get a hold of her again because she took off a little bit. So when I went to kind of tie her back to the tree, which she's not tied, it's just looped around twice. You know, if she pulls, it's going to come loose because I don't want her to get hurt or anything. But I need her to stay out of the way for a few minutes. We've probably been here another 15 minutes, and I'm just trying to, you know, slowly increase the spank just a little bit to get her to continue on, and she just refuses. Now, I wasn't even going to take her over the second bridge. She marched to it like she was comfortable with it, went part way up and then backed up, and that's the whole reason we're still here. I was going to take her around and not even worry about it because I was proud of her for, you know, working over here. I have to take a step back and realize she's had a lot of time off. She's overweight. I know this is a lot. It's a mile around the lake, and then it's like a half mile from the house. So it's not like a long ride, but for an out of shape horse, going up and down little slopes and rocks and paying attention, you know, it's probably more than I thought it was. And I have to stop being proud of, you know, I was taught if you get off, the horse wins, and I realize, you know, that's not the case. I need to get more in the mindset of, okay, if I try a few times and she's, you know, just ignoring me and I'm having to get really firm and she's ignoring, I need to get off and do something else. I have to stop getting so frustrated that it takes me 15 minutes to realize maybe I should try something else. She's okay. She's not hurt. There's not a mark on her. She's probably as frustrated as I am. So I got off after I got her to ride just a couple steps up. I got off while she was on the bridge. I loved on her. I checked her over, you know. I don't ever want to leave a mark on my horse, so I always check and be like, okay, you know, I'm not leaving a mark on her. And I got off and I led her over a few times, and she was a little jumpy. And I loved on her, let her rest up there with me. I am not even going to attempt to go back over that bridge. Even though the person in me that was raised that the horse wins if you get off is like, go try again. I need to get out of that mindset. And obviously, if I'm trying to back up Avalon off the bridge and she's rearing and she's ignoring all cues, you know, she's saying, hey, you know, let's just continue on with the trail ride. I'm done with my obstacles. So we're going to continue on. We're just going to go around the other bridge. And another day when it's cooler, because it is almost 80 up here, another day when I don't have Avalon with me, I'll come up and we'll try it again. I might even bring a lunge rope and just do groundwork with her on it. Hopefully before snow hits. So I just wanted to put that in there because, you know, people post a lot of videos and they don't ever explain that something went wrong. And we're all learning and growing, and I have definitely grown a lot in the last few years. And I still have a lot of learning and growing to do. So Kamani's okay. Avalon's calmed down now. I think Avalon could feel her frustration and my frustration. I'm pretty sure that's why she reared. So we're going to continue on. Alright. I didn't film getting to the docks here just because it's just a gravel road. So that half of the lake is trails, and this half is just roads. So, hey, my pretty girl. Not been the best ride. Still kind of fighting with both of them. We're on our way home though, so hopefully they'll start relaxing a little bit more. Okay, here's some rock steps. I don't know if you guys can tell. There's some rock steps right there. So I'm just gonna sit back and hope she doesn't hop. Come on. Come on. She's like, I'm not going forward. Easy. You're okay. You're okay. No, Kamani, don't back up. Kamani. Kamani, don't. Please. Come on. Come on. Easy. Go down, but go easy. Come on. See, this is what I mean by she's been ignoring me. I'm using my legs, and she's just... Kamani, no. Come on, Mama. Come on, please. We're almost home. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. Easy. Don't jump. There. Easy. Good. Good. Oh. Easy. Oh, I'm so glad Kamani didn't do that with one hand. All right. Oh, she sees the bathroom. There's a bathroom right there. Come on. I gotta figure out which trail we're taking. Let's go this way. Easy. Let's go this way. Come on, sister. All right. Whoa. I gotta shorten up that line. I don't want you kicking going downhill. Okay, let's go. The picnic table, Kamani. Yes. Are we all a little bit settled now? Come on. Oh, good job. Oh, good job. Good job, girl. Just go straight, Kamani. Where are you going in the bushes? Just go straight. No, don't go up here. Go straight. Oh, goodness. You're such a pain sometimes. Stop. You were fine. What are you doing? Go. Come on. Alright, fine. Go through the bushes, damn it. Come on, eat. Frustrating. Very frustrating. And it's hard to remember to breathe sometimes. There's no reason for her to be stalling out right here. There we go. Come on. Come on. I guess we're going sideways in the bushes. Oh my goodness. Oh. And people wonder why I get frustrated. Because you can be very frustrating. Literally, well, all she had to do was stay on that path. But no, she wants to go in the deep bushes and side pass down. Alright. I'm going to try and continue on. Ho, ho. Avalon, no. Kamani, ho. Damn it. Stop. Just stop walking off. I'm trying to get her line set up so we don't get tangled in it. Now let's go. Now we can go. Oh gosh. Oh. I know he has a radio on his boat, huh? Okay. Let's go up by the sign. I know, scary sign and picnic table. Come on. Almost back. Almost back. Shh, it's okay. Whoa. Settle down, Abby. Oh, Kamani, stop. Stop. Just stand still. Whoa. Kamani. Whoa. Stop. Stop. Oh. Oh. We got 2 more hills, and then we're back to the road. And then we can have a half-mile walk downhill home. Don't know. Hope, 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 hope. Damn it. Avalon keeps going behind me and getting the rope caught up. I said, whoa. And Kamani doesn't want to stand still. She thinks, well, she knows we're going home, so she's like, I'm not standing still. Definitely going to bring Kamani by herself one of these days. Hope. Oh, now Avalon switch sides again. Damn. She's getting me all tangled up. Definitely not easy with 2 horses that love to go on trails and don't like to go slow. While you're trying to film, while you're trying to have a good ride, it just ends up stressful. Alright, that one's all rock. There's 3 trails. This one's got some rock steps. We'll do this one. Make them kind of pay attention to their feet and slow down a little bit if you see all this. Oh, they're just birds. Is that what you jumped at, is a bird? There. Make them pay attention to all these rocks and slow down a bit. It's a car, come on. They pass you all the time. Alright, well, got up here at 1:16. It is 3:35. That doesn't tell you how much we tried the bridges and tried to get the girls to slow down a little bit. Not as relaxing of a ride as I was hoping. I thought with all the rocks and the thin trails that, you know, they'd slow down and pay attention, but that was not the case. Okay, we're each getting just a little bit of ulcer grain just because today has been stressful, very stressful, with a little bit of alfalfa pellets in it. And Kamani actually worked up a good sweat. Good job, Bubba. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, half the ride was good, half of it wasn't so great. But that's horses, right?